So I want to jump right into this one. It's been a long time since I made a video, and honestly, I should have been recording a whole lot of stuff. I've done a lot of little short builds. I've finished up a little bit more stuff on the truck. I picked up new builds, and I still haven't updated anything. I haven't made any videos for YouTube. So I'm gonna try to run through it real quick. Hopefully y'all can keep up with me. I'm gonna talk fast. This is the truck. The truck is 6.0 LS swap. If you haven't seen the other video, 6-inch lift kit. 33 by 14.5 on 24 by 14s. Heavy wheels. I haven't had any problems with it. It's been done now for almost a year. I've had it out of town. I've had it on the road. Mountains I've towed with it. It's been good. Only problem I ran into is when I hit some hills or whatever, it seemed a little bit underpowered. Either I need a gear. It's 373, so that's a good gear, I think. But maybe I need 411s, or maybe I need more power, which ain't necessarily a bad thing. I would like some more power. Why not? So in the near future, I'll probably be putting a cam in this, cam tone, maybe a torque converter, I don't know, or gears, I don't know. Well, girl, is I need more power in the truck if it's gonna be towing, because these wheels are way too heavy, and I don't plan on taking them off. If anything, I want to go taller. I want taller tires, but I got a good deal on these wheels, so that's what we're running with for right now. So now fast forward to the present. I picked up a new old school. The colors is out of duty. That thing ain't getting built. It ain't gonna be running no time soon. Like, I love that car. It was one of my dream cars. It's gonna stay on the back burner for a little while. For right now, this is the new build. Let me get the front. Whole lot of crap in the way, but maybe some of you can tell from the grill, from the lights, from the bumpers with the little Dolly Bardens, little bumper things or whatever. It's a 78 Chevy Malibu. It came exactly how you see it, little drag setup, drag wheels or whatever. I like the 78s because they got the little corner light, which may be an issue if I ever break a brake light. Hopefully I never do, because I don't think no other year G-Body Malibu came with that little corner and the tail light. So hopefully they stay good. Actually, when I bought it, the trunk was rusted out. This whole bottom edge of the trunk was rusted all the way out, all the way across. It was damn near see-through. I found the trunk online, so that's replaced. It's got cancer. I don't know if I want to say a little bit or a lot, but it's definitely got its spots with cancer. But do I care? Slightly, not really. But it's definitely got its cancer and fair share of dents. Mainly on this side. The other side is pretty clean, but for the most part, it's straight. It's got a few spots to rust I'm gonna have to clean up. But I really wanted the car. I bought the car because honestly, when I was a kid, my dad had the exact same car. He built it. He painted it blue, this same color blue. He put billets and white letter tires on it. Man, I thought that was the coolest shit ever. Being a kid, like building that car with him. So sentimental reasons, I bought the car. Another reason was that under the hood, it's clean as hell. Everything's taken care of. The wiring is real clean and everything. It was already painted. The heater box was deleted. Could be a good or bad thing. I don't know. I don't like riding without AC. That might be bad. It's got a little bit of rust right there too, I'm noticing, but that'll be fixed eventually. Maybe not. Yeah. And underneath is just as clean. I think whoever had it, maybe they probably took the frame from under it and powder coated it, painted it, whatever they did, but it's pretty clean underneath. There's no significant rust on the floors or anything. But here's the plan. So I got the 350 4-bolt main that came out of the truck for the LS swap. I cleaned it up, I broke it down, I re-gasketed it. I did a compression test on it before I got this far into it, and the compression test was pretty good. So I was like, you know what, forget it. I ain't go do too much bottom end work. I'm just gonna re-gasket it, put it back together and use it, right? So it's got everything from oil pan on up. All the gaskets are new: head gaskets, valve cover, intake, oil pan, timing cover, front and rear main seals. I had to change the flywheel because this is going in it. Turbo 350C. So the difference with these transmissions is it has lockup, meaning that when I'm on the E-way or cruising at a higher rate of speed, it'll lock up the converter and keep my RPMs down, saving me some gas maybe, or, you know, and keeping me from doing 5,000 RPM on the E-way, hopefully. But yeah, that's that. So I put another flywheel on it so that matches up, because remember previously this motor was bolted to a 4L80, different bolt pattern on the flywheel or flex plate. I think it's flex plate. I don't know if I'm using the right term or not, whatever. I also picked up a torque converter with a little bit of stall, so I think it was rated at 2600, 3000 stall. So eventually I think I'm gonna put a hot cam, a LT4 hot cam in this engine, and the stall will help it out when I do, if I do. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. I never get around to this stuff, because then I'll probably end up working on this car, and this car is a LS swap, and I got the engine and trans, but it still ain't got done. I don't even want to talk about it. But back to this one though. The plan is to have this done. I want to put the motor and trans in today, and then if I'm lucky, I called the drive shaft shop today. Maybe they can make me up a drive shaft, and I might be cruising by you know, a week or two from now. So that's the plan. We go get that running, and then we go, you know, pretty it up, do the interior, and then get back to the other builds. So all right, the engine's finally in the car. I'm sweating my ass off. Hopefully I did it right, because I don't feel like redoing it. I say that because the engine mount bolts are like maybe a ½ inch, quarter inch too short, or maybe I'm using too many washers. I don't know. But regardless, the engine is in finally. There it is. Obviously all the finishing touches still have to be put on, so like the exhaust, the water pump and accessories, belt, obviously. I gotta put an electric fuel pump in. The newer Vortec motors don't have the mechanical hole for the mechanical fuel pump. But oh yeah, carburetor, cooling system. There's still a lot to go, but the hard part is done. Oh, I lied. So up under the car, the transmission cross member, the transmission mount, whatever you want to call it, the bar is there, but the actual like the hole that the mount goes into before it gets screwed on and held down, that part is cut off. I have no idea why they cut that part off, but that part is cut off. So I got to get under the car and I got to mock up a mount and weld it on for the back. And that's it for back there. Everything else is just bolting on accessories. And I got to buy a cooling system, which is I mean by that I mean radiator and fans, upper and lower radiator hose, thermostat housing and thermostat, everything. Oh, and water pump. I want to put a new water pump on it. So everything else I have. The starter I have, I gotta put that on. The wiring is super simple. It's like one wire goes to the distributor, a few wires goes to the starter. One or two wires I think to the alternator. And that's it. Yeah, wiring is super simple. So maybe another day of work and this will be running. Yeah, this will be running. Also, I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? Oh, the drive shaft. So the drive shaft, I have one over there in the corner or whatever, but I don't know if it's long enough or not. And the yoke is so rusted, it won't even slide onto the transmission. I was thinking about, like, you know, I sprayed it down and everything.